because nobody else has figured this out, why can you not be the first person that's figured it out?
Because I think the difference is building a $15 million business is a lot in my control, right? But
Yeah.
the perception around the way that people receive me not being entirely involved isn't in
Mm,
my control. So there's a
mm,
level of difficult stuff that I can do because
mm,
I have full ability to navigate the situation. The
mm.
perception is a much harder thing to do because just because I sit on Instagram and I go, guys, the quality is going to be the same regardless of whether I do it or Andres does it. And so I guess my question is, what is the way for me to be able to do that scaling like I would in any other company? Like Elon Musk, he's the face of Tesla, right?
Mm,
But there's a
mhm,
reason why people don't need him to be the one designing the extra features, right? But
mm.
how do you build a hospitality company the way
Yeah.
you would a product company?
Mm. I think it's exactly the same that you just explained, right? Breaking it down into the component parts, you probably cannot be on every first call, maybe not any first calls. Now, when it comes to the ideation phase, maybe I get more involved because what I think you really want to try and understand are what are the composites that wow the client and what are the bits that are just table stakes that they don't care about so much. What is the repeatable part of that that you can be in without breaking yourself?
That's interesting because in my mind, it's just the ideation. It's just the
Mm,
ideation and
mm.
worst case scenario planning, right?
You want me to be part of that ideation so that you know that when you are comparing your wedding to all of your other friends' weddings, that yours was the best, right? She didn't turn up to my wedding because the way that you articulate it is the way that you get to have what is really important to you is that I have the headspace and the creativity and the ability to craft that in a way that nobody else can craft it. That's what you're paying for. So I think the education then maybe becomes not that there's a two-tiered system, but actually you are just doing the things that make you better than anybody else in the world.
And say, like, if I'm at your wedding, something's wrong because I shouldn't be there. Maybe I just need to seriously be like, hey, I want to make your day special, but I also want to make the next person's day special. And if I start going to weddings, then I'm not able to spend the time doing what I need to be able to be creative. And the same way that you would want that high level of creativity, the next couple is going to
Mm.
want the same.
I would probably articulate it in a way that me being not at your wedding is great because I am being the conductor behind the scenes, right? You don't see me, but I am doing things, making sure that your wedding runs smoothly or whatever it is that you don't know about.